Jain friends, today we are going to see the recently happened political crisis of AAP and TMC. After the 7 Rajya Sabha MPs of AAP recently joined the BJP party, and similar thing happens with the TMC MPs. So today we are going to see about the anti-defection law of the 10th schedule, how the 10th schedule or the anti-defection law presently needs some changes so that it curbs such type of politics. So the title is an analysis of India's anti-defection law. What the intent? Its intent was it was introduced by the 52nd Amendment of 1985 to curb the Ayaram Gairam politics. What's the Ayaram Gairam politics? It's in 1967 there was an MLA by the name of Gairam. The Mr. Gairam changed his party 3 times in 15 days. So after that, the phrase came into the Indian politics that Ayaram Gairam politics started. To curb such type of things, in Rajiv Gandhi government bring the anti-defection law by the 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act in 1985. After the recent crisis of 7 AAP Rajya Sabha MPs joined BJP, the same thing triggered that the present anti-defection law is able to curb such things. So, in the anti-defection law 10th schedule, there are some grounds for the disqualification are given. Like first thing is that if a member will be disqualified if he voluntarily give up the membership of the political party, whatever political party he belongs, if he voluntarily gives retirement, gives up the membership, he will be disqualified. Or if party has given a whip and the member vote against that whip without the prior permission, in that case also, or if he abstain from voting, in that case he will also be disqualified. Another criteria is that if an independent member joins any party after the election, then also he will be disqualified. And if the nominated members join any party after 6 months after their seat, they will also be got disqualified. So these are the grounds given in the 10th schedule for the disqualification of the members. For the disqualification of the members, but there are some loopholes in the 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act. But there are some loopholes of the merger. The rule says that if the 2/3 of the legislative party members agree to merge with another party, then they will not be disqualified. So the Hindu said that it subverts the original party concept, and recently same thing happened. In the anti-defection law in 10th schedule, there are mainly two things, para 3 and para 4, where the para 3 was related to the split provision. In the split provision, it said that if 1/3 member of the party leaves, so if 1/3 member live together, then there will be no disqualification. But this was widely misused. Groups were bought in bulk, so that it was deleted, permanently deleted in the 2003 by the 91st Constitutional Amendment Act. But the paragraph 4, which talks about the merger things, it remains in that if the 2/3 member agree to join another party, then they will not be disqualified. It was there, the main reason was that to protect the genuine ideological shift between parties. But in para 4, there are two subclass, paragraph 4 subclass 1 and subclass 2. In paragraph 4 subclass 1, there's thing that if a political party merges with another party, its members will not be disqualified. And in para 4 subclass 2, a merger is valid only if at least 2/3 of the legislature party member agree to do it. Okay, but there's a loophole of conjunctive reading and disjunctive reading. That means where some experts say that both the subclass 1 and subclass 2 of the para 4 will be read simultaneously, but some said that if any of the criteria fulfills, then there will be no member will be disqualified. In conjunctive reading, both conditions must be sequentially followed. That's strict view. That means at the party level, the original political party, whatever national executive, must officially decide to merge with the another party. Like the recent case of AAP, in that case, if the AAP leader Arvind Kejriwal said that we will merge with BJP, then only that the two third member can't be disqualified. Okay, so it was a strict view, but in disjunctive view, it said that if only one criteria that 2 by 3rd of the elected member decide to join another party, it deems or assumed that merger has happened, and even the original party, that like in that case the AAP original party has not approved that move, then also it will be happened. So what was the result? Because it is easier for the members and to join another party without losing their seats. Then what is the role of the speaker or the tribunals? The speaker or the chairman, in the case of Rajya Sabha, that vice president, is the sole authority to decide the disqualification of the member. They act as the umpire, but in that case the umpires mainly act as a political characters. They not play as a neutral, but many times seen as they are playing with one side. There are many verdicts like Kyoto Holohan case of 1992, where speaker's decision is subject to judicial review. Kesam Meghchand Singh 2020 case, where Supreme Court suggested that a permanent independent tribunal should replace the speaker for these decisions, so that the authority, the independent tribunal, can give the verdict neutrally. What are the major challenges identified during these things? That many times speaker or the chairman often delay the decision, so that the defecting members able to vote in crucial session like budget or no confidence motion session, and it also prevents the erosion of inter-party democracy, where the strict whips prevent legislature from voting their conscience on non-crucial bills. What are the proposed reforms? According to the Hindu perspective, that there should be a proper timeline. There should be a proper timeline where a constitutional amendment to mandate a decision within the 3 to 6 months, or there should be an independent authority where the power of disqualification can be transferred to the Election Commission of India or any specialized tribunal, and also the whip condition should be narrowed, like whip only for the important things like where the stability of the government, like no confidence motion, only in that case whips can be tailed. So why this matters today? This matters today because due to the recent political crisis in India, like some case of Maharashtra or Goa assembly, where speaker has not decided or not taken any decision on the members who merged or act against the original party. The strict interpretation, the conjunctive view, protects the political party from its own elected representative, while the lenient view, the disjunctive view, interpret gives more power to the elected block of members to decide their own future independently of the party hierarchy. So what's the conclusion? The anti-defection law was meant to ensure political stability, but today it became a tool of political maneuvering. So without the structural reform of the speaker's power and the merger clause, the 10th schedule only work as a paper tiger that protects the powerful rather than the mandates given of the people. So at the present time, there's the perfect timing to give this paper tiger some teeth, so that things like anti-defection will not happen in the government and people's mandate becomes the final word. Thank you.